Good evening, my 30-day vegan journey followers. It is day 14. I'm almost halfway there on my journey. Today we had a birthday celebration for the September birthdays in my office, and they were nice enough to provide us with some kale and quinoa salad and some organic chips and some organic salsa and all kinds of great stuff that I could eat. So I appreciate that. The only thing I couldn't eat today was nothing but bundt cake, and it looked so good, but I couldn't eat it. Anyway, I'd like to share tonight a few things that I use in my little medicine cabinet when I'm feeling a little under the weather or just for maintenance. I'm a big herb girl. I believe that there is a root and some kind of herb for every cure on this earth. So I don't believe in taking medication unless you absolutely have to. And if your doctor has prescribed you high blood pressure medicine after hearing this video, do not stop taking it, okay? I'm not trying to make people be vulnerable to having a heart attack or stroke because I said, oh, you shouldn't take medication. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that I prefer to use alternative ways. So I want to just share a couple of things that I use. My first one is called the Stone Breaker. And some of you all probably don't need to use this, but if you are prone to getting kidney stones or gallbladder stones, it really works good. It's got the Chandra Pedra herb in it that's been around for thousands of years. You take about 30 drops of this, and I tell you, it tastes like rusted water. I kid you not, it is not good. But I just drink it like a little shot in a little Dixie cup and just down it, and then I drink a bunch of water afterwards. But it really has helped me maintain myself from getting additional kidney stones. Kidney stones are very painful. I've had two, and now this couple weeks ago I got another one. And one of the reasons I keep getting them is because I eat a lot of foods that are high in oxalates. So kale, nuts, even like certain kinds of other grains and stuff can give you make you more susceptible. Although they say kale really isn't really the bad culprit. It's something like apples with the skin on it. So I try to eat apples now without my skin on it. But let me give you the second one that I use, and that is turmeric drops. Turmeric is an amazing, amazing herb. You can take it in powder form. You'll see it. It looks like yellow in powder form or in the drop form, and it has so many wonderful things that it does. One of the things is an anti-cancer fighting herb, but I use it because it's an anti-inflammatory. Again, I take about 15 to 30 drops, and you can do this up to 4 times a day. And I tell you, since I've been doing this, my knees have felt so much better. So I really recommend the turmeric. You see a lot of foods across the world using turmeric in it, Indian food and things like that. It doesn't taste very good by itself. I tried to make something called some turmeric bombs, which were these little balls with peanut butter in them, and I could barely get them down. I had to wind up throwing them away. But these drops, again, they don't taste as bad as the Stone Breaker, but it's pretty easy to tolerate this. And the other thing that it's good for is it really helps an upset stomach. So look up turmeric, and it has, like I said, amazing properties that you might find beneficial for you. And then the other thing that I've been doing is it's a lymphatic cleanser. It cleans your lymphatic system, which we don't realize that our lymph nodes are throughout our entire body, and we want to make sure we keep those things working properly. It has all kinds of roots, burdock root, every kind of root you could think of it in it, echinacea, but it really works well too. And again, you take it like in water with drops, a few drops, about 15 to 30. Doesn't taste good, but again, the lymphatic system, we've got to take care of that as well. Another thing you can do with your lymphatic system is buy a brush and do a dry brushing of your body, which I do when I'm in the shower, and you do it away from your heart. So that's it. And then here I am brewing my sister Danita, who is also a big healer and trying to do her own herbs and stuff. She'll understand this very well. In my jar that I've got brewing in here is apple cider vinegar, I'm going to show it to you guys. I've got chamomile tea in here. I've got some fresh rosemary, which is really good. This is what I'm using, a tonic for. It's a hair rinse. I don't know if you all remember back in the day, we didn't have all these different kinds of things to condition your hair with. Our parents used apple cider vinegar. It works really well. So I'm letting this has been sitting in the jar for about 3 weeks. And I actually been trying to help some of my clients who have maybe alopecia. I also make something called the comeback kit. It's a hair potion that you rub into your hair. But I recommend that when you wash your hair, you use a rosemary shampoo, which I also can make for you. And then rinse it with this. It smells a little like, you know, apple cider, but after it dries, it kind of dissipates with time through the air. I really like it, and you can actually even use this and for other things too, but I mainly use it for my hair. Anyway, those are just a few of my little things that I do to stay healthy. And again, I want to caution you that if you're on any kind of medication or under the direction of any physician, do not try any of these things without checking with your physician. I am not a doctor. Well, I'm a doctor, but I have my PhD and not my MD. So I want to make sure I keep you guys safe. But again, I'm all about getting back to our roots and to the earth. All right, so I'll talk to you soon. I hope that was helpful. Day 14. Woohoo! Just 16 more to go. Thank you and have a good evening. Love you guys. Bye.